What does a priest do if someone confesses murder? Will he report the person to the authorities? First, we must understand the difference between the mystery of confession and a regular discussion with a priest. A regular discussion happens when someone speaks to a priest about their personal struggles, their thoughts, or experiences. The priest listens and offers guidance. This is simply a conversation between a spiritual father and his spiritual child. And while the priest will not share what is said, he is not bound by the same strict confidentiality as in confession. For example, if someone tells a priest about a conflict at work or struggles in their marriage, the priest will offer advice, just like any trusted mentor would, and the priest will keep away from gossip or slander. He must remain ethical. But what if someone tells a priest outside of confession that they plan to harm someone? This is a totally different situation. Let's say a person says, "I'm so angry at my coworker that I want to hurt them." The priest's first responsibility is to counsel them and urge them not to act on their anger. He would remind them of forgiveness, patience, and love. But if the person insists that they are going to commit violence, the priest has a responsibility to protect others. He is a father to all. In this case, he may need to intervene to prevent harm. However, in contrast, confession is a sacred mystery where Christ is present. When a penitent confesses, they are speaking to God in the presence of the priest. Everything said in confession is strictly confidential. Nothing can ever be shared. But what if someone confesses to murder? What is the responsibility of the priest? The responsibility of the priest is to do his duty, which is to forgive sins. If the person has truly repented, God forgives. That is the power of confession. And even in this extreme case, the priest cannot break confidentiality. It remains between God, the penitent, and the priest. Confession is a spiritual mystery where the penitent finds reconciliation with and healing in God. Having said that, it is possible that the priest advises the penitent to report himself to the authorities, but this is a decision that he must make. Confession is truly a spiritual encounter with Christ where one finds true healing. If you haven't been to confession in a while, I highly recommend giving it priority. You will not regret it.